It's one that talked about the Tzeva Hashemayim arriving. That's the Hebrew for the sky armies.
That's right.
Turning up. It talks about invasion. It talks about the parceling up of the lands. El Elyon gives all the lands to the Elohim.
Yep.
It's a moment of colonization.
And Elohim is plural.
Elohim is plural. The powerful one.
Yeah.
Most Bibles translate Elohim as God.
Singular.
Singular.
Right.
Most believers look at El Elyon, they think that's God. They read Yahweh, they think that's God. And the story that produces is a total distortion.
Yes.
Denying God a God who goes to war with himself.
Yes.
Thousands of humans get killed, get slaughtered when he gets into conflict with himself.
Yeah.
He changes his mind, it's a genocide in the process. And so we end up with this monstrous image of a God.
Yeah.
And it affects how we think about ourselves.
A different perspective of what a true, all-knowing, all-loving God really is, which I personally believe exists.
Yes.
However, I keep trying to tell people that the one that you're reading about in this book, or the ones, I say plural, those are people that masqueraded as God.
Yes.
They allow the people to praise them. If you just simply read the book of Deuteronomy, your eyes will be opened and realize that, wait, this can't be God telling people to kill women and kill children, and it's okay to rape women and all. It's just not the creator of the universe. The creator of the universe is not interested in raping a woman.
And look at what the spoils are.
Yeah.
Gold, beef, land, virgin girl.
Yeah.
You read it closely. That's not for the priests.
Right.
That is for this entity called Yahweh.
Yes.
What does he want with those? And it's the same with all the world's dragons there.
Interesting.
I'm shocked to hear me associate those. But anyone who knows the dragon stories, where you're getting them from Wales, China, Russia, anywhere else, they all follow the same shape. There's a time when our ancestors were governed by non-human entities, reptilian entities, who wanted those things, and they enslaved the people. And they would leave the people alone as long as they got all the gold and beef and lamb and virgin girls if they wanted. And I realized this is a dragon story.
Yeah.
And he wanted all the carvings of the sky armies that Tzeva Hashemayim destroyed. Anyone who wouldn't go and show public grief that those carvings existed, get rid of them.
Get rid of them.
You can't go back and read the Bible in the old way.
No. And, one of the biggest things that's always missed with these sacrifices, they wanted to have some nice fresh meat and vegetables, because those sacrifices is how they ate their food.
Yes. Yes, that's right. And in fact, there's another book that doesn't make it into Western Bible, Bell of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And it's quite an important book because it clarified that the food sacrifices were not for the priests. The food sacrifices are portioned to the priests, and then a specified portion goes to the Elohim, including Yahweh, for them to eat.
Exactly.
And a specified number of the virgins to the Elohim, including Yahweh, for them to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And join the dots. That's not a transcendent God. That's not the source of the cosmos. Needing all that stuff.
Yeah. You see, like I always tell you, not the creator of the universe. We're talking about people.
Yeah.
They're just people. They're with more advanced knowledge, but still people. Hominids of some type. Hominids.
Some hominids and some
reptilians. Yes, exactly.
You really have to suppress your entire conscience to take that as a God story. But if you want to read those stories as God stories, the only way you can do it is to start justifying awful things. Start justifying genocide. Jesus came to set people free.
Yeah.
And he sets people free from Yahwism, which is why when you get to Acts 15, the apostles are all saying Christianity is not built on Yahwism. The father of lies, the one who was the murderer from the beginning. He's not talking about the source of the cosmos.
Yeah.
And he called Theos, father, daddy.
Yeah.
He's talking about the Elohim and Yahweh stories.
Right.
Like.
Exactly.